Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Bradley Beal's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Avdia, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Off target from three-point range.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Milwaukee shooting an average of 43% from the floor. MP against Gafford. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, MP with a block.
Boy, great block that time from MP. Going after that shot and denying it.
And Gafford with the block. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Timeout on the floor. Bucks timeout. Substitution on the court. At the line for the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Our New Balance player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
To tie it up. Oh, he got it. He got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
MP not afraid of the moment at all. Cool and collected in knocking down that shot.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Bryant. MP's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Middleton.
One shot.
With the ball. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Holiday passes to MP. Rebound, Washington.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Pass to Neto to tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What's going on, Coach?
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Hey, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, the city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged, but we are not ready to put you in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean Coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Lesser?
Including Harvey. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Look, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you
need...
got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding. Okay, keep improving, force the issue, get in that starting lineup. Okay, if you get good enough, they're not going to be able to stick you on the bench anymore.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I want to be here, all right? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this work. I'm going to make it work.
All right, good. That's what I want to hear. Look, I got a coach's meeting to go to. I'll see you at practice, okay?
Okay.
Hey, keep your head up. Okay, you got your whole career ahead of you here.
Yeah, thanks, Coach.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try to capitalize, but I'm trying to captivate. Switch pace if the fakes try hate. Snakes are shaped like the food that they ate. And can't shake off the dirt from the day. The dirt
How's it going? I see you out there doing work.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. I want to score earlier in transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. I want to spend time cleaning up our transition offense today.
Get your mind right. Your head in the game. Do better than that.
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Great game.
Let's work on making the right decision in transition. You hear that rhyme? Yeah, that happened.
Focus! Focus! Way to get that block, MP! Stay up! Hey, that's all you, Chris.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Again. Way to get that board, MP. Get your mind right. Come on, focus. Again. Hey, right here. Good board, MP.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Go, watch it. Do it. Closer, man. Closer. I see him. I see him. Freeze all day, baby. Freeze all day,
I started out in the NBA, what was now called the G League, but back then in 2008, 2009, it was the D League in my hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania. I was the full-time public address announcer for the Bayhawks in Erie, and obviously that experience led me to September of 2017 when I found out about the Cavalier opportunity. Lo and behold, in the beginning of October, I got the call that they selected me to be the public address announcer for the Cavs, and after all these years and all the great memories, and the show goes on.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. Greetings up. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
And that one misses.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Outside Millsap. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Rebound Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hill passes to Embiid. Right side Antetokounmpo over Millsap. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. When you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you win the ring yet.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Chris Middleton. And the pass to Milton. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
On the court for the Bucks, Connaughton and Middleton are your wingmen. Antetokounmpo is out there with MP, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. Here's Maxey.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And that one's good by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Harden outside. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Bucks trail by 5. MP kicks to Holiday. Back to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Millsap comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Green in for James Harden. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. To the middle. The Bucks working the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
They got that little burst of energy in the extra period. Once they survived regulation, they were not going to let this one slip away.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Passes to Thybulle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Antetokounmpo passes to MP. Right side, Antetokounmpo, and Holiday has it in the corner. Good, and it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Paul Millsap. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Reed out there with Cauley-Stein. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Harden. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's Harden for 3. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
No backing down when MP takes it up. He just slams it right in the grill.
Bounce pass for Milton. Pass to Reed. .132 left in the third. Harden, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
A nice shot by MP.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Harden outside. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Harden draws the double. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Milton with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And stolen by MP. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And it's Reed pulling it down. 76ers trailing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milton kicks to Harden. To the inside. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
He's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to
Holiday looking for an opening. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Holiday's got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Harden way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Bucks on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. MP out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And it's Connaughton atop the key. Pass to Middleton. The pass to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Middleton, wide open.
Chris Middleton.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes it to Milton. Back to Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, man, such a quick and explosive leaper. Cauley Stein throws it down with ease.
Pass to Connaughton. Now, here's MP. Pass to Holiday. Fires the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Holiday. And here's Maxey. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked.
Chris Middleton.
So Philadelphia wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list and I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try to capitalize, but I'm trying to captivate. Switch pace.
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, what you working on?
energy is just natural because it comes from within as a fan of the Cavs, and everything that happens, good or bad, just like everyone else sitting in the arena and watching on television, I feel it and I take that home, and you're part of it with everybody, and we have that all for one for all mentality, a city of underdogs, but we'll never say die, and that be the fight attitude is embraced by everyone, and I'm just so honored and so happy to be a part of that with everyone in the Cleveland area and Cavs fans all over the world.
That's the game, folks, and your Cavaliers win.
For the visiting Milwaukee Bucks, at shooting guard, Pat Connaughton. At guard, Pat Connaughton. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks at guard.
And before we tip...
Hey, Brian.
Oh, great story. Good stuff, Allie. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. On the wings, it's Connaughton and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for New York, inside we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the...
Substitution.
A big group substitution here for New York. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Reddish is checked in for Barrett. And it's Burks in for Fournier.
Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Pass to Allen. Here's Bembry. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Shots good by Hill.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
To the middle. Here's Toppin, and the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hill against Walker. Shots good by Hill. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hill, the pass to MP. Here's Bembry. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Pass to Reddish, to the paint. Here's Toppin. Oh, MP with a block.
Got to commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
Here's Bembry. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Walker against Hill. Inside. Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And here's Walker. Shoots over Hill. And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. Well, a lot of excitement around the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. All-star Julius Randle explains how he's made them better. Well, we knew how demanding Tibbs can be, Grant, but that personal touch, is that something new?
No question. I mean, it's a feature of coaches nowadays. He's learned at every stop and understands it can't be all business all the time.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
They've got Alec Burks, Obi Toppin out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Nerlens Noel, and it's Walker in at point guard. That's the group for New York starting the second. Walker against Ibaka to the inside. Toppin inside. Tries again. And the layup is good. Toppin's got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now a timeout called by New York.
George Hill now considered a journeyman, but think about it, guys. Contending teams want him, and they want him because he's seen just about every circumstance in the modern NBA.
So New York going with dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Bucks ahead. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters. Look for Milwaukee. MP's checked in for Lopez, and it's Allen in for Connaughton. And the Knicks with the possession here. Outside Barrett. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Drew Holiday out there with Grayson Allen, and it's MP in at the 5 spot. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Stolen by MP. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Holiday against Walker. Down low, Robinson. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Antetokounmpo against. Oh, wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. To the inside. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal.
Free throw good, Robinson.
I think the team found a steal in a second-round pick back in 2018. Mitchell Robinson, big-time athlete, big-time shot blocker, and I believe he has the work ethic to turn him into an offensive force.
Robinson with a steal. Walker against Allen. Outside Walker. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Allen on the wing. Over Noel. Unable to get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Nice shot by Walker.
When mid-range J is available, believe me, Kemba Walker will take advantage.
Walker against Hill. Pass to Ibaka. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Reddish. Back to Walker. Here's Reddish. He's got 5. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
MP right side. 1 second left. Off target with the shot. And so it's Milwaukee cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy.
New York ends up going with a whole new group. MP's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Hill. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Cam Reddish is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Carter. Here's Nora. Checked by Randall to the paint. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
His shot was hindered by that momentous Mobile One block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Matthews. Now here's MP. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Hill. Quickly with the rebound. And it's the Knicks with the ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Gibson. Pass to Quickly. Here's McBride. Back to Quickly. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. I'm talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try to capitalize, but I'm trying to captivate. Switch pace if the fakes try hate. Snakes are shaped like the food that they ate. And can't shake off the dirt from the day. The derby don't wait if the herd in the way. It's harder to say that you learn from mistakes the minute that. Different days, still the same chase. Little bit of grit with a little bit of grace.
Hey, 2K TV fans. I'm Sean Pebbles, voice of the Cleveland Cavaliers, hosting your All-Star Special Top Plays. And hey, the dunk contest has nothing on this week's highlights. We're flying high with the best dunks you've sent us. Let's take off. First up in clutch time, Blasian Invasion intercepts with AI, giving Devin Booker the chance to fly. Play Now Online 30 sends this clip in from, well, Play Now Online figures. And LeBron James figures to order a 2-for-1 poster deal.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Perry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He had...
Stretch 6. Huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
In for the Bucks.
MP's checked in for the Bucks. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Smart goes in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
George Hill's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound, Connaughton.
Oh, the officials are all over that
one. Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
As a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Tice is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Unselfish by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Hill. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to MP. Here's Connaughton. Clock at 6. MP kicks to Hill. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Martin's checked in for Horford.
Substitution.
He comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. The Bucks also changing it up. Baca comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And it's White missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Ibaka. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Pritchard passes to White. Outside Tatum. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Tatum's got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Ibaka. Buries it down low.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Here's Tice. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Hill after the basket by Boston. MP trying to free himself up. Ibaka, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Allen. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for Milwaukee. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Right side, Tatum. Left side, Martin. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. The second quarter. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Tatum and Tice, the pair inside. White is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP trying to free himself up. Snatched up. Shots good by Ibaka.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Allen against White. Rebounded by the Bucks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Allen against White. And there's the pass to Martin. Passes it to Tice. Here's the dish to Tatum. Over MP. Changes up. And it's Tice laying it in. Tice has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Allen kicks to MP. Left side of Ibaka. For three, Middleton to beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the... opportunity.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Lopez. MP comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Andre Bembry's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Ibaka, Bembry out there with MP. Then it's Holiday, and it's Allen in at the 2. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ibaka. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Tatum finds White. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And he drives in, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
That's a tough finish. Even from that range, he has a hard time against that kind of defense inside.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it right back after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics, on in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's White, then there's Daniel Tice, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Middleton finds Holiday. Here's MP, trying to get open as Ibaka, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Tatum's got 25 points.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then create the space there for the jumper.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Back to
that. Substitution on the court.
Middleton the pass to MP, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive and post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
And here's Boston. They're on a 19-5 run to the paint. And finished off by Horford.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
MP kicks to Middleton. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Jason Tatum.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Carter against Smart. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 20.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so they shoot, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm. And
pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean, all up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean, Never got a ring, though. Yeah, I mean, still Hall of Fame, though. Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect that. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gotta stress that. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give up about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try to capitalize, but I'm trying to cap the face. Switch pace if the fakes try hate.